Hi Libra, welcome to your general monthly reading for July 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Thank you to all of you who have given me helpful tips and hints, tricks, just ways to heal my hand, to help with the healing, and to offer comfort. And your kind words, I really appreciate it. And I have a whole salve station set up in the kitchen. I got my honey and my oil, and I got the silver gel, and I got the, golly, what else? Well, I don't need that, the antibiotic cream, I guess, but I've got the eggs and I'm set. And the discomfort's gone. I'm going to show you just so you're not alarmed. I'm also going to be using the hand, so better see it now, and then you'll be used to it. But there it is. It's healing quite nicely. The pain's gone, the discomfort's gone, so, and I can do this because it's hardened now, so it's just a matter of it not looking so unsightly in the coming days because it's healing better. So thank you again. I'm doing good. Okay, all right. Libra. July 2024 Libra. What do we got? Whoops. There. 7 of coins. The World. The Star card, also boobies. That could be Aquarius. Knight of Coins, that could be, oh, you can't see it. Nice looking card. That could be Taurus. Knight of Cups, that could be Scorpio. 2 of Swords. And the 6 of Coins. Well, I like that. All right. Libra, what is going on with Libra? Okay. In a holding pattern. Having to wait. We got 2 knights. 6, 2, 8, 3, 7. Okay, what's this World card about for Libra? So, wanting to move forward, not yet. Can't do it. There's waiting here. What's this World card about? Whoopsie. Hello. 7 of Swords. Okay. So maybe that's why, because of what's going on for all of us right now outside our doors, there's waiting, trying to figure out a way, what's going to happen. I don't feel comfortable doing anything yet because I'm not sure where to put my efforts. What should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? There's waiting. There might be some indecision to go along with that waiting. What's this Star card about for Libra? Libra. 2 of Swords. Okay. Knight of Coins. What's this Knight of Pentacles about for Libra? Whoopsie. Okay, so that was going to jump. 3 of Wands. Coins back for Libra. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You're wanting peace and harmony to be restored. Wanting to be able to make plans for things to progress, for you to be able to move forward. And it's like, what if it doesn't? You know what I mean? What if it stays stuck? What if we don't have any answers, or don't have any direction, or don't have, perhaps an outcome that I like or you like? Or what if the discord continues? What's this Knight of Cups? What if there are no answers? Things just stay the same. And you're like, no, I'm ready for things to begin to take a turn, to go on the mend. I want that stability and harmony and peace and love and healing back. It's this Knight of Cups for Libra. 10 of Swords. Okay. That's kind. It's this 2 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Good Lord, look at all these knights. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. This is about, are things going to go in this direction? Are they going to go in that direction? What's going to happen? And it's almost like it's anybody's guess. And you kind of are more focused on things in the macrocosm because it's affecting your microcosm. you're concerned about the bigger picture here because it's affecting the smaller picture, but it's like equal parts. You're really concerned with Five of Cups reversed. I'm going to leave that there for a second. For the Libras I'm reading for, you're wanting the healing to start. You're wanting to be able to make decisions, have conversations, have choices. You're not wanting things to stay the same. You're not wanting to leave things open-ended. You want forward movement so you know what direction you're headed, and you can plan, you can organize, and you can... but this holding, this waiting pattern is just like, and you've got the right mindset. You just feel like you can't move forward with something because it's out of your hands. You're ready to move forward, but for some reason you feel like you can't. You're past the worst of it. You got the right mindset. It's like everything's ready to go. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to move forward, ready to do stuff. But there's no interest in anything yet. Like it's almost like you can't plan. You can't plan because you don't know who to attach the plan to for forward movement. So this could be saying, all right, I'm ready for a new relationship. I'm done with the old one. I've got an open heart. I got an open mind. But because of what's going on globally, that's impeding your ability to meet up for dating, to meet someone, because maybe having it exist online would not be enough for you. You actually want to go and do something with someone and meet them and talk. So we got this Five of Cups because you're past the worst of it. You got a clear head about this. You're really, it's almost like you got a servant heart, or you got great ideas about what to do if you could just do it. But maybe you're like, I don't want to do it with anybody. Maybe you don't have somebody in mind you want to do it with. Like, okay, I've got all these great ideas. I just don't know who to do it with, and I'm not interested in finding anybody. I don't want to date. I just want to have this somebody. And then, so it's like twofold here. There's two things going on. Because of what's going on, that takes precedence for you. For the Libras I'm reading for, you're very concerned, and it's like you're wanting to understand it. You're wanting for the healing to come, for things to get resolved, and we can be on the mend, and we can figure it out together. This is you wanting all of that because you don't want things to continue going the way it is. And for the Libras I'm reading for. And so you're over the worst of your own personal crisis, but you're also looking outside your door, worried about that. And that's kind of put a damper on you moving forward with any great ideas or great interests that you have. It's this Six of Coins. It's this Six of Coins. Five of Cups. All right. So so we've got Six of Coins and Five of Cups. I think this is not being... I think this is disappointment and frustration with not being able to do the right thing, not being able to do more or to have more control over what you want to do. Maybe things are set to rights and you're like, is this all it is? Like you're kind of the whatever, I guess I want to say recompense or whatever options you're given, you're not very happy with. You're like, really? Perhaps that's why you don't want to date, is because you're feeling like, it doesn't matter what I'm presented with. I'm just not interested in them. There's no interest for me in dating right now. There's no interest for me in meeting people, or the options for you to meet people or to even socialize with people are very limited. And you're like, well, what's the point? I really wish it could be more. In terms of, I don't get a money vibe here. I don't get a work or money vibe. I mean, we've got it could be, but perhaps this is about you and work instead of a person. It's about work, and you're not really happy with what's available for jobs or with what's going on globally. It's inhibiting your ability to make more money or to get shifts at the job, but you're just not really happy with what's being offered. You want to do more than you're able to do now. You're not happy with the way things are. You want to do more, but because of what's going on and all the changes and whatnot, nothing's solidified as far as what direction you feel comfortable going in. And with what's being offered, you're not happy with that either. And it's changing. It's a really fluid situation. For the Libras I'm reading for, it's really fluid. That's what your feeling is. So you're just like, okay, can we get a game plan here? Oops, wrong deck. And that's got you, it's kind of got you to where you're just like, really? Like, July is kind of a flat month because you're in a holding pattern. You're being prevented from moving forward with something that you'd like to move forward with because of limited options. So maybe you're not picking up enough shifts at work. Maybe not enough shifts are offered because they don't have the money they can only pay you for 3 shifts a week, something like that. If this is about dating and meeting someone online in particular, you're not really liking what you're being offered or what your options are. And even if you were to meet somebody, at least in July, for Libras I'm reading for, it's almost like, well, I can't really do anything with this person right now anyway. So it's like, I met someone's great, but there's going to be a delay before I can move forward with them. But I think, it could be that, but I feel like it's more that you're not happy with what you're being offered. You're not really impressed with your options. So you're ready to do the next thing, and then you see what's out there for all the next things, and you're like, you know? Doesn't stop you. I mean, you're still going to pursue, and you're not going to lay down and be like, well, I give up. No, it's just that you're like, oh man, I made it through this big hurdle. I figured things out for myself. I'm good. I'm committed to making my life better. And then you're like, okay, let's do it. Oh, I gotta wait? Okay. Well, for how long? Don't know. Okay. Well, what are we doing? Don't know. What? Like, that's what this is. It's kind of like, for Libra. All right. 5 of Swords. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So perhaps keeping your options open, or perhaps just being like, well, now this is not the month to be branching out because the options simply aren't what I want them to be, or they're not available yet. This is not a forward moving month. This is you kind of getting over your own personal hurdle and being ready for something more, only to find out that it's not time for it yet. So you're ready, but the world's not ready for you yet. Okay. But the good thing out of it is like, you're like, oh, well, at least I'm ready. So when the time comes, I will be ready to move forward because I got some great ideas and I got my plans ready. This is happening across the board. Can I just say that everybody feels like they're in a holding pattern? Everybody wants to be able to do more, but there's a holding pattern here. Whoopsie. So that was going to jump. What was that? Okay, that one too. That. Battle of the Blues and Celebration, because that's not opposing. Battle of the Blues, take steps towards positive change. Celebration, let go and have fun. So that's that's the reading in a nutshell. I'm kind of bummed because I can't go out and have some fun and celebrate. And I have all these plans and ideas, but I'm really not liking my choices of whom to do it with. You know? Right. Whoopsie. That's for Libra. Intuition. This is coming up a lot too. Intuition. Trust your intuition, Libra. As far as, and lots of questions here because this is considering your investment, considering your effort and energy output, right? So the 5 of Swords energy, calling in that with the intuition. So problem solving and being analytical and cutting off that which doesn't serve you and trusting your intuition. So it's time to take a good look at, because things are sequestered or you're feeling like I can't move forward like I want to, it's a thinking time. You got the thinking mind now. Use it to figure out, is what I want to move towards worth it? Okay, if it is, what are my options? And it's almost like, to put it bluntly, get your mind right about it. You're ready to go. You're just not happy with the situation being offered, or so to that end, this is you figuring out what you can do about it. Maybe you don't go in that direction anymore. You pull back, you regroup, and you're ready for this direction because you're going to have to wait for a little bit. But this is more about you You know how like when you're a kid and you're like, oh boy, snow, or well, maybe not, but still think of a little kid running out the door, snow. And then instead of it being this big snow, wonderful white postcard playground, it's half melted and slippery, and or you can't even get out the door because there's a big old snowbank against the door. And it's like, well, man, snow day is not what I thought it was going to be. That kind of reminds me of this, is that you've overcome something, you're ready, but the world's not ready for you yet. Or your options are limited and you're not happy with the options. So this is recalibrating and regrouping and making different choices based on what you feel is right for yourself. And doing what you feel is right. And that might look like backing up and choosing differently. Wanting to take things into your own hands, not wanting to date, wanting to start something new over here. But you're recalibrating because you don't want to do the same old anymore. You don't want things to stay stagnant. You don't want things to stay stuck. So this is you taking matters into your own hand based on how you feel for the month of July. Changing and doing what feels right because you're just not happy with what's offered. And it could be very well, it's like, oh, this again? Yes, for Libra. Four of Pentacles reversed and the Empress. That could be Taurus, Libra, or Aries. So, this is, so is this you being ready to thrive and do your own thing, and like, you know, Mother Earth, if you will, is unstable, unsecure. You're feeling insecure because of that insecurity out in the world. It feels like what's going on in the world is really having an effect on you, where you're at and how you're feeling about things, and that you feel like you're wanting to do more than you can, that you're being inhibited or held back, and it might be bringing up feelings of insecurity or wanting to hoard or control more than you can, because this is an issue of feeling like efficacy, wanting to be able to create and do, and yet it's not the right time to do it. So the answer is not getting frustrated and quitting or getting angry. The answer is doing what you feel is right, and considering that maybe what you want isn't what's right for you because you're not happy with what's being offered. So you're changing your criteria, or you're changing your choices, or you're changing your direction. You're changing your movement because you're not happy with the way things are going and what's being offered and the delays. So this is a recalibrating month for you, based on your intuition and what's working and what's not anymore. And it's not about getting down in the dumps. It's like, you know what? I jumped over a hurdle. I am ready to get back out there. I'm good. Now I just have to wait for the world to be ready for me, or for me to, them to catch up to me, whatnot. So it's like, yay! Oh, bad snow day. It's melted and I can't play, and that's okay. You're just going to recalibrate. You're just going to figure out a different way. It's not going to slow you down. It's not going to make you not want things. It's just going to reconsider and recalibrate. Okay. All right. And it is actually, just saying, this is working out in your favor, because I guess I was going to say, well, there's not really a divine intervention card here if you want this, but this is, in the long run, this pays off, you kind of changing gears or shifting. There's more at play here than even I know, but just from what's showing here, this is the beginning of like an 8 month or 9 month cycle. And I just thought, 8 or 9 month cycle, pregnancy, hello, okay. Anyway, the decisions you make now are going to be kind of have this 8 or 9 month cycle fruition time for them. So you're changing gears, you're recalibrating, you might even be choosing a different direction of what to do, and there's going to be more things coming up along the way. Like this begets maybe a house move, maybe we're talking 9 months. A lot can happen in 9 months. So whatever you decide to pull back and recalibrate and do differently is going to come to fruition about 8 or 9 months. So what are we talking? We're talking, let's see, December, January, February. So March-ish, March or April. Makes me think of pregnancy now. Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave it at that. So you're setting something in motion that you should see the results, or it should bear fruit, should be good to go with it. March or April. That's when you'll feel like, oh, remember back then in July when I started this whole thing and I did what I thought was right? This is the result of that. Okie dokie. Stopping talking now. Thank you for stopping by, Libra. That's your monthly read. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for your concern and your tips over my hand. Thank you for your service if you're an essential worker or first responder. Much love to you, Libra. You take care, and you cheer up, chin up. This is just the beginning. It's going to be okay. All right. You take care.